Hey everyone, give me a quick second. I think I want to close this door. Awesome. Alright, my volume is down and the lights is up. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nakia. If you are watching me for the first time, I want to say welcome. On this channel, I speak about everything on health, fitness, nutrition, wellness, all of those things. And for those of you who have been watching me for a while now and just starting to get into my lives that I started in February, I wanted to say welcome to you as well. And also forgive me for yesterday. Hey, yesterday I was not on live like I had promised and said that I was going to do. I said I was going to brain dump on you guys with what I've learned the past year or so, even during COVID, about health, wellness, and fitness, and how it has changed my viewpoints and way of life in a new journey. And I was not live like I said I was going to be, and life happens. So I do want to apologize for that. I can't promise you that I will be on every day, but that is my goal. So I have to be realistic in that. So I wanted to talk about this device. I wanted to get right into it because I didn't want to kind of like spend too much time shooting the breeze with you guys about other stuff. So first I want to say, first, let me show you what the device is, because some of you may be watching me for the first time. And those of you who've been watching me for a while, please have patience because you probably know about this device from my other channel, my Beauty Cutright channel. And then I also shared it a little bit on this fitness channel as well. But this is a 3-in-1 slimming device. It's like a laser lipo cavitation device that you could use for at home to, what we say, melt fat or to destroy fat and, you know, slim down, which is really what people are trying to do, especially women, when we're talking about our abdomen and our waistline. So this was something that you could do at home instead of actually spending lots of money on other procedures, invasive and non-invasive procedures, which one of the most popular things at the time in 2020, well, it might have been popular to me because I was just watching about it, was this laser lipo cavitation system. And then everybody started seeing this pop out of the bag. So that's what this is. It also has an EMS button to it as well, which means it has these little things that you attach to certain areas of your body. There are certain pinpoints that you should be using or placing these, and then it's supposed to have this pulsing thing where it tightens the muscle. That's so-called what it's supposed to do. And I remember, I believe that I had shown it for the first time of me using it on my past channel. So when this live is over, I'll make sure I link those down below in the description box and at the end of this video. But I remember I was showing people how to use that particular device with this cream. And this I got from Amazon. And then I had learned from a few of you who were watching that and made comments. I was learning at the same time, said that you needed to use something that wasn't a conductor, like a gel type, because it was better. So there's what I had, Absonic. These were the gels that I got, also from Amazon. So I did go ahead and get the correct product for, I'm bringing the device up again just in case some of you are just popping in, for this device. So this is the correct products that you should be using with this device. So I shared that. I also mentioned in an update that I was not consistent with using it. And I'm going to tell you why I was not consistent with using it, because the truth is I was feeding an insecurity. I was trying to get past an insecurity that, in my opinion, I feel like I projected it on others. I've noticed, even some of you who follow me on Instagram, I got the messages mostly from Instagram first in my DMs. There were quite a few of you saying that that video of me using this device, a clip of it was in some form of marketing material with me using this device. And people were saying like, hey, you got this out there, and they're showing me what the video is. It was like, we just want to know, are you getting paid for it? You're like, they're using a part of your video. And then I understand people were also wondering like, is this really legit? Because, you know, I understand that there's a lot of us where we influence people's way of thinking and doing things when you're watching YouTube videos. I do understand that because I'm also influenced as well. Case in point. I'm influenced just as much as you guys are when I watch YouTube videos, and I'm looking for things that are quick fixes, and I am nowhere near above that way of thinking. That was the reason why I got this device. I had an insecurity that we all as women, if we have fupas or we just have, you know, something that's just not as tight as it used to be because of whatever it may be, but it's all my responsibility. We're trying to do quick fixes and other things instead of just going back to the basics, which is paying attention to what you're putting in your body. That means your diet, and just being more active, whether that be working out or just dancing or doing something that you enjoy that keeps you active and keep you moving. And along with that, just stress management. You know, those are three things that I'm really big on. Is nutrition is always going to be first for me. Working out and being active is something that I'm getting back into because I'm not interested in being a bodybuilder anymore. So I'm not interested in lifting every day for 45 minutes. I'm not interested in that. I still want to weight train because that's what's going to change the way my body looks, because for this year I'm taking away that word weight loss. What weight are you trying to lose? Are you trying to lose water weight, body fat, muscle? What are you trying to lose? So when you're talking, all of those weigh something. So I don't want to say that word anymore. It's like we're trying to lose weight. We're really just trying to feel and look healthy. Feel and just look healthy. So I regret sharing this with you guys. I think I've mentioned this. I know I've mentioned this before because it's still close to my heart as to how I feel about sharing with you guys things in the health and fitness industry that I think are total bullshit. I'm just going to say it. Now, I don't want to say this is a disclaimer. I'm just going to say my heart is not where I want to offend anybody who has purchased this device, used it, and have gotten some results from it. Because the truth is, I was not as consistent as you probably have been. So if you've gotten results from using this product correctly, I want to know about it. Because I've seen other videos and I've seen people saying that, yes, this does work, but I don't know their consistency level. I'm just making assumptions because they'll say something and I really don't know. They're not really sharing it. But my point of view is just me regretting sharing this with you guys, because to me, I think this just feeds on an insecurity, and it just keeps you looking for that quick way to fix a problem that you think is going to cause you to miss out on life. And I'm just saying this because I know I am not the only one who may feel this way. Sometimes it's tough to admit that. So I was very, very nervous. I wanted to discuss this device. I wanted to talk about this device. I just didn't want to offend anybody who has purchased it and they're like, it worked for them, so who you think you is telling me? I'm like, look, I shouldn't have gotten this device in the first place because the truth is I know better. And some of you probably feel the exact same way if you have purchased this device and you notice that you are not consistent with using it. the reason why you weren't, because you know better. I know better, and as a person that's speaking out on YouTube, whatever I say or do, it is going to be perceived quite different to different people, but it's still an influence. And I understand that people kept coming to me, asking me like, updates, how did it work? Does it work? Like, and I was like, really? The truth is it did not work, because I was trying to fix something in a quick fix instead of actually doing exactly what I have been doing from the get-go. Just stick to a healthy diet, get active, stay active, which that was kind of hard transitioning to 2020 because of COVID-19 and having to stay in the house and being a person that likes to move around and travel and do things and be outside of the house. So that was kind of hard to deal with. So a lot of us, just our activity just dropped from that. We were starting businesses or growing businesses, or other words, scaling our businesses. There were so many different things that were happening in 2020 where we've all gained probably about 10 to 30 pounds. So, I mean, it's life. We enjoy it, but that's the whole goal. But we don't want to do this in excess when it comes down to it. But purchasing things that, I hate to say it, they sold me. I know they sold you, and I am so sorry, because if you bought this device because of me, that means I sold you. We all sold on each other. I am so sorry. This is coming from a YouTuber that is saying, if you are wondering, should you get this device? My personal opinion and experience is, one, I was not consistent, so I cannot tell you that it will work for you. I cannot show you that it will work for you because I am not going to use this device. So I am sorry that I've done that. So don't buy it. If you've purchased it, I am so sorry if you purchased this because of me in any way, shape, or form. We have both lost out on this device. But because I am back, I'm going to help as much as I possibly can by giving you most informed information when it comes to your health, your wealth, your body image, and just fitness in general. So I still believe in waist training, if you are wondering. I still believe in waist training. And as we go along the rest of this year, certain things will come up and it'll be new to me, and it's something that I may have tested for a long period of time before I bring it to your attention. So I didn't test this for a long period of time before I brought it to your attention. The truth was, I was really excited because someone else's YouTube video showed that they had some results and they were dealing with a lot more issues than I was. So I took that as, oh, it must work because this is the issue that I'm having. And I wasn't having the same issues as that person. The truth was, I was being lazy and I was eating whatever the hell I wanted to eat. And I just lost all control. And now I had to bring it back. So that's what I wanted to say about this device. In the beginning of the video or this live, I am talking a little bit about this device, but I didn't want to talk too much on it because I already have a video out there. Some of you have already seen the video. My stomach out there just everywhere using that device. I'm okay with that. Doesn't bother me. No, I'm not making money from that. I don't even see it anymore because I think a lot of people woke up just like I did about it, and I just want to bring that up out there. So again, no shade to anybody who has purchased this, actually were consistent, because I wasn't, and actually got some results from it. If you did, I want to know, because I still have the device, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use it at all because it requires another form of a routine that I don't want to do for the rest of my life. I just don't. And that's just me because I'm looking at it from a point of view as whatever you're doing to lose the weight, that's your basics. You're going to always go back to your basics before you start changing some things up to get your your body composition to change more. So like, God, I've lost where I was going with it. But yeah, I'm going to answer some questions and maybe that'll come back up into my head what I was saying. The name, okay, so I'm going to answer the questions because if you do have this device and you do want to use it, because again, it's all personal choice. I'm just telling you guys, if you're looking for me to do updates of me using this device, I'm not going to do it. I do not want to promote anything else that is going to be the opposite of you being healthy mentally, spiritually, and physically. So I'm going on a holistic aspect of it, but I'll have some things in there that are like, okay, you know, this is a supplement, it's good for you, and I'll explain why, but it's still ultimately your decision. So this is called the Sonic gel. So it's a conductive gel. I think it was about I don't even think it was $15. It might have been a little bit less than that because I wouldn't have got two of them. So but yeah, because I was thinking about how much gel I would end up actually using. So that's what this gel is. I have my iPad so I can actually see what questions and things that you guys wanted to say. Yeah, okay, yeah, you were gonna buy it but was uncertain if it really worked, and I understood that too. I full disclosure, I'm really good at selling too. So, and that's my other side of my life outside of YouTube. But the part that sold me was watching YouTube videos. There were a lot of women that did not look like me that were using them. And it wasn't until I started doing some more searching, I understand how the YouTube algorithm works, how Google works. Like, they change it up, but I can catch up on it pretty fast. But I just continued to search and search and search until I found someone that looked like me that was using it. And she was honest, like she had I'm probably going to say it all wrong, diastatic or something like that, where your abs are your ab muscles are still open, and they're not closed. Look, I'm trying to explain the word, get the word out, but that's what she was dealing with. And she said it did not really help for that at all, because the EMS aspect of it is supposed to tighten the muscles, which that's what she wanted. And she wanted to get rid of the fat. So she would use the device with that gel and do it in circles. She did all of that. So it's like you got to really search. What I'll do is hopefully I can look through my history of videos, because some of them I have put into playlists so I can reference back to them, because that's how I am I'm an educator, so I research things that way on a digital level. So if I can find them, I'll put them down in the description box. But I honestly was sold on it from a white woman. She was explaining that she had a few ailments that I have none of those, so I couldn't really relate. But at this point in time, I wasn't really thinking about that. I think I was just more so looking at the results. I get that, you know, like, is it going to work for her? Because she seemed to have had more of an issue with certain things personally. And I'll try and put her video down, let her tell you what her situation was, where I'm saying like I didn't have those things. So I looked at it as I can kind of like, you know, listen to her, because I'm not, I don't know if that makes sense. If somebody has a harder situation than you and they're using something, you might more likely to be sold on it, because you're like, well, it's going to be easy for me. I see the thought pattern. It's going to be easy for me because I don't have those, you know, issues. So I'm going to be snatched, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But that was my thought pattern at the time. And then I also was sharing it with my Listen community. I'm a part of a community of women you can go to my website, beautycutright.com. You can join the listen community. We were really strong and active in 2020 because I believe that's when I got this device. So um, in March, I think somewhere in March, like right in the beginning of COVID, somewhere in that. And it was, shown out a lot more. And now the exercise things come out like Peloton and all that stuff. Now we're starting to see that because now everybody's like, that we're going to work out from home. We're going to do something because people were tired of seeing this stuff. Like just watching, reading forums and blogs, because I do that. So yeah, I was sold on it because of her experience. She was showing me her updates, and trust me, the videos are all on YouTube anyway. So I was seeing her results, and I didn't really think about the whole aspect of she may be doing something else that's actually contributing to that, and that's just a supplement to it. It's just sometimes you just forget your basics of how you got where you were before. You just forget. It just happens. So no, I cannot tell you if it works because in the beginning of the video, I told you guys I wasn't consistent in using it, so I can't really give you that, and I don't plan on using it. Now, you can continue to search on YouTube for it, but I did say that I was going to go ahead and try to find those videos and put them down below in reference with this video so you can see other people's experience because, I mean, I'm just one, and I'm just telling you that I'm looking at it from the side of, are you going to do this for the rest of your life to maintain where you are? You might need to start thinking about other things besides these quick fixes, quick peels, and things that aren't really of benefit to your health. We know we want to look a certain way. There's a lot of factors involved with that. It's not just diet and exercise anymore. It is about extra activity outside of working out and exercise, and it's also about stress management, sleep, yoga, I don't know, something that keeps you calm. I deal with anxiety too. I mean, I don't know anybody that doesn't from time to time deal with some form of extreme anxiety, or even if it's just a little bit. It affects your body, and when that affects your body and then you see yourself in the mirror, your mind just goes everywhere and you start to attack yourself. So when you do that, then you start to do what? You come to YouTube videos looking for that quick fix. I'm describing it this way because you're not alone. I do it too. And I'm a YouTuber. So that doesn't make me not human. I'm human. And so there's my spiel. So again, I can't tell you if it works. I want to tell you that it doesn't, and it's a piece of shit machine. I want to tell you that, but I can't really say that either because, I can only go by what others' experiences that I've seen on YouTube have gone. But for some apparent reason, mine's went viral, and I think it has everything to do with the fact that Black was in, and that's who they were going to sell to. And I'm maybe speaking this like out of turn, or it might be sound off, or I kind of don't care, but that's what it seemed like because of what was going on during that time when COVID-19 began. So I'm really frustrated a little bit about that whole situation. Nobody's talking about the people who have lost their lives during this. The nurses, I won't even go there, but this device is not a medical device. It is not something that I would, now that I get to sit back and really think about why did I buy this device, and then think about the procedures that are invasive, like liposuction, tummy tucks, 360s, BBLs, and non-invasive that I've heard are the best is cool sculpting, laser lipo cavitation. Like that was popular and it's still somewhat popular, but doing it from home with a low-level device, I kind of like it doesn't add up. And especially if for some apparent reason, if they're telling you when you go to a spa or a salon that provides that service of any of the non-invasive laser lipocavitation, laser lipo, whatever you want to call all of those different things, if they're saying you need to have about 6 to 8, almost 12 treatments, however they want to say it. It could be selling points, or it could actually be you won't see the results that you want after 12. Their machinery is obviously way more capable of doing its power because people have gotten results from it. It costs money. Everything costs, but this is cheap. So think about it. We get what we pay for. And that's just kind of how I felt. I was like, ooh, okay, this is not going to work because I got what I paid for. Nothing. That sucks. It's not worth it. If you haven't gotten it, it's not worth it. If you do have it and you've got results, I still want to know. If you have it and you still want to use it, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not going to say you shouldn't, because I'm just giving you my experience and how I feel about it, and that I'm no longer marketing that type of stuff to you guys no more. I've said it before, and I have to really go back and take responsibility for what I said. So that's how I feel about it. So yeah, it's about 7:25. I still got quite a few things that I have to take care of in the house, and then I got a video that I need to get edited for tomorrow. My other channel, Beauty Cut Right, that's where I do everything beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, and most of the time it's natural hair. I haven't even shared about my hair yet, so you guys will find out about it, but very simple. They're not established yet, but I'm going to be locking my hair into this style, and I'm going to always keep my undercut. The maintenance on my hair and the fact that I have a style, and I just want to see the growth and still kind of keep a shape as it grows. The maintenance has just been amazing for me, and I just love it. And so I'm learning a new way. So I'm thanking Vanessa Smith, and I'm definitely thanking Ken Shea. I know I'm probably saying not her full name, but she's amazing. She's on YouTube, and she shares her natural hair journey, and she has locks as well, sister locks or micro locks, and that's how those are my two inspirations. So Vanessa is a very close, dear friend of mine, and I think she started hers last year, and she was kind of dabbling into it. And it's kind of run in the back of my mind when she was talking about it and asking questions about it, and I couldn't answer them because I wasn't locked, I was natural. So, but we come from that background. So, hey girl. So I'm gonna go, and tomorrow is Saturday. I usually take that as my self-care Saturdays. So if I'm not on Saturday tomorrow, because remember I said I promised to be here every day. If I'm not on tomorrow, that is why. I do got to take care of self first before I can take care of anybody else. And the truth is, I am in a full-fledged different type of thought pattern and journey, and I just want to share it with you. But sometimes life just gets ahead of me, schedule changes, and I may not be able to, but I'm still going to take care of myself. So but yeah, I may pop on. Don't charge it to my heart, not to my head, or charge it to my head, not to my heart, whichever way that goes. I will see you guys hopefully Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, and I'm saying hopefully, and hopefully tomorrow. And enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Bye, loves. Bye, everyone.